You had a nice tactical find in this game. Let's review. A mistake from your opponent. It's better to grab space in the center when starting the game. Good move. Textbook play so far. I like their choice. Your bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. They played one of the best moves here. You are bringing your knight into play, eyeing the central squares. Your opponent is putting pressure on your pawn chain, developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Their better move was to move a piece to safety. That was an even swap of material. A clear recapture. You allowed the opponent to kick a knight, moving their threatened pawn to safety. For sure you had to move away from the threat. They are threatening to win material because the defender is pinned. Oops, you gave up a knight. They took your knight for free. This prepares your bishop for development. Moving the same piece twice in the opening isn't a good strategy. Your best move was to develop a bishop by placing it on the long diagonal. They left their queen open for capture, giving you a chance to win material. You captured a vulnerable queen. A straightforward recapture. You developed your bishop on the long diagonal. Their bishop is now more active on this square. Your queen becomes more powerful by developing towards. This move gives you the opportunity to win their knight. You want a pawn for free. You get a chance to eventually win a knight. You had an opportunity to eventually win a knight. This move left their rook hanging. That rook was yours for the taking. This move puts their knight on a safer square. Ouch, you left your queen hanging. You had an opportunity to capture a free bishop. They took your queen for free. Your passed pawn can soon become dangerous for. Their better move was to move a bishop to a more active position. Your best move was to castle kingside. This move left their knight hanging. You won a knight for free. They made one of the top moves in this position. You captured back. This move clears the way to bring their bishop. Castling protects your king and activates your. That's not a mistake, but they did not. Your rook has great control of the open file, defending their hanging pawn. You activated your rook and restricted the opponent's king. This move puts their bishop on a safer square. This is a fine move. They stopped your attack by interposing a piece. This pin holds their knight in place, defending their hanging knight. You are losing material this way. They found a way to win material, recapturing. This is a fair trade. You exchange pieces of equal value. This move left their bishop hanging. That move leaves your rook free to capture. You missed an opportunity to capture a free bishop. They found a way to win material. You allowed the opponent to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. That capture of your bishop will cause you to lose material after all the trades are made. A logical capture. A clear recapture. The game is still close to equal, but you lost your advantage. They moved their king out of the check from your bishop. Oops, you gave up a pawn. This is the only good move. They eliminated your passed pawn before it could do damage. You allowed the opponent to win a rook through a fork. You are going to lose your rook to this fork. You escaped the check from the bishop, capturing your hanging rook. Your bishop is no longer hanging and is now defended. Their better move was to trade down material. You permitted the opponent to eventually win a pawn. They've made a mistake, and their bishop is now lost. You had an opportunity to tactically win a bishop. This is the only move that works. Very good choice. Precise move from your opponent. You dodge the check, moving your king out of harm's. They've improved the positioning of their bishop. You captured a free knight. They played the strongest move available. Good job, that's what I would have played too. They still have the better position. Your opponent's better position has shifted into a... I like their choice. Yes, this is the way. They played one of the best moves here. Well done, an excellent move. They are right on target. Nice, definitely the right move. They took your pawn for free. This is a fine move. Their best option was to push a passed pawn. There was only one good move and you found it. They defended their pawn, which was under attack. You had a better option, but this is not bad. The only move and you found it. Moving their bishop to a better position. You are threatening to win a bishop through a fork. You get a chance to win a bishop through a fork. You will win a bishop with a fork. Their king steps away from the check by... Your move gets closer to precise move from your opponent. You continue the checkmate attack. They move their king out of the check. They played the strongest move of it, getting closer to the... They are right on target. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They made one of the top moves in this position. You continue the checkmate attack. Precise move from your opponent. You're still on the road to checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You're continuing down the road to... That was the only move. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. That was the only move. Your move gets closer to checkmate. Checkmate is always the best move.